Alright guys, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be racing on Dragon Trail Seaside in Gr.4. Going to be using the Dodge Viper today. Not really used this car very much, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Going to be starting off at 9th position. Didn't get too high of a position in qualifying, but we'll see what we can do. We got a Megane in front of us, and we're going to try and overtake him first. We got a Bugatti behind us. He should be quite fast on the straight, so we need to be careful about him. So let's see what we can do here. So we're going to get off on the rolling start here. Going to go around the first corner here. Hate it when I start on the corner, but luckily we're not starting on the corner today. Do feel sorry for the people that are. But here we go, 3, 2, 1, and green lights go. We're off at Dragon Trail Seaside. So going to try and tuck myself in behind the slipstream of the Megane, but I think he's a little bit too far ahead to do anything at this point. So we're just going to try and see what we can do. Just going to stick back here. Let the Megane fight out with the Evo. Megane goes really wide. Evo's going to dive in. Just going to see the Bugatti pop into my view there on the left hand side. He's going to push me onto the right. The Megane's going to go onto the right as well. The Bugatti's going to try and push the Megane out the way and try and get past. The Evo's just completely smashed the Megane off the track, and the Evo is now on the inside. Going to try and take the Bugatti on the inside here as well. Just going to give him a bit of a nudge. I didn't expect him to brake so soon, but unfortunately I hit him. Luckily he's still on the track and there's no penalties, so we're going to keep going. Evo's still ahead of us, so he's our first victim that we're going to try and take. Obviously coming onto the second lap here, and still no overtake on the Evo. Going to see what we can do here on the second lap. As the Evo dives to the left to try and get into the slipstream of the Bugatti, and then dive to the right. I don't know what that Bugatti is doing. He's completely slowed down. No idea. Maybe a controller disconnection. But here we go. We're going to go into the first corner again, and the Evo's got a really nice line through there, and the McLaren's going to go really wide. So I'm just going to take him on the outside here, on the right hand side, sorry, and gonna just try and catch up to this Porsche and Evo. The Evo's really going for it at this point. He's gotten into first place. We're not doing too bad ourselves. We started off in 9th, we're now in podium. Well, we're looking at a podium finish. Gonna try and stick behind the Porsche here. That's actually darting to the left and the right, just like the Evo is. Some sort of tactic that the Evo is playing is just to dart to the left and the right, so nobody can really get into a slipstream. Good tactic, but only really works if you got a lot of momentum going for yourself. Gonna try and stick behind the Porsche here, well at least I'm gonna try and catch up to it. Being careful about that McLaren that's behind me. Gonna come into the right-hander here after the S's. Everybody comes in at full whack and really goes hard on the brakes and tries to go in. Evo's gonna lose it a little bit of oversteer, but he's gonna keep it on the inside. He's still ahead of the Porsche, but they're both gonna go in to the infamous chicane here at Dragon Trail together almost. The Evo's just going to get ahead. This is a really difficult corner to get perfect. If that Porsche wasn't ahead of me, I think I could have gotten a bit more speed through there, but the Porsche was slowing me down quite a bit there. Going to go onto the right hand side here to try and overtake the Porsche. I can hear the Bugatti, and there he is on the right hand side. He's just going to get in there. He's going to block me and sort of nudge the Porsche a little bit. Going to get a bit of oversteer. I think that was the McLaren that was just touching my back end there. The Porsche is going to come back in, try and get past. I'm seeing that I can't get back into the line of cars because there is a McLaren there. So I'm just going to wait for him to get past, and I'm just going to try and get into the line of the slipstream here for the Porsche. And the McLaren's going to try and get into the inside there on the first corner. He's just about going to make the move, but he goes a little bit too wide, which causes me to hit the Porsche because the Porsche slowed down for the McLaren. Unfortunately, the McLaren has gone off. So we're going to come here into the fast right-hander and then the sharp right-hander, and we're going to head back down to the S's of the track. These are always interesting because some people brake late, some people brake early. I like to brake a little bit early so that I can get onto the inside here, try and get into the racing line. The Porsche and the Bugatti are up ahead, and I'm going to try and overtake them next, but they seem to be getting away from me a little bit here because of the slipstream that they are in. So we're going to come here into the right-hander after the S's. Interesting here that we're going to get really hard onto the brakes. We're going to try and catch up to the Porsche here in the corner. I think we made up a little bit of time there on the corner there, but we're going to go into the infamous chicane here at Dragon Trail. Going to go right, go left, going to go into the wall and absolutely ruin it for myself. The infamous chicane has claimed another victim, and I've just given away 4th position to the Megane. I'm now in 5th position, and I can see the McLaren is coming back into, well, he's coming back to get 5th place. So let's try and do something about this. So we're going to go into the inside here, and the McLaren's going to try and stay on the outside. He's trying not to hit us, I'm not trying to hit him. Really good racing. He's going to go stay on the left side of me here. I'm just going to tuck myself in behind the McLaren so I can get into its slipstream. Final lap now. Going to see what we can do here. It's going to be interesting, this. Just a two-way battle between 2 cars here. Going to brake a little bit early, let the McLaren go. The McLaren's going to go in really nicely, really nicely done. Going to get a bit of oversteer coming out, but I think that worked in our favour as we got a little bit more momentum coming through the corner. Going to go into the high-speed right-hander here, and then I'm going to go straight into the tight right-hander here, coming towards the S's. Going to get right onto the curb and back onto the left-hand side. Still behind the McLaren. Really hoping that I can make a move here. McLaren's going really far in. I'm going to brake a little bit early. We're going to go into the S's here. Just going to put my wheel onto the right hand side of the curb there. McLaren's slowing down a bit here. I'm going to try and go for an overtake on the left hand side here, but the McLaren is just hitting me to the side there. I don't think he knows I'm there. He's still doing it. He's not letting me have that room. He just doesn't want to give it to me. I'm going to go on the outside here, just hoping that the McLaren's not there, but unfortunately the McLaren comes straight back in on the right hand side. Couldn't really do much there. I'm going to go back into the chicane, hoping that I don't mess it up this time. The McLaren's going to go in quite fast. I'm going to go in really fast. Going to try and keep up with him, but I'm just going to hit the wall. Unfortunately, didn't really want to do that. I was hoping that I wouldn't hit the wall. I can see the Megane up ahead slowing down. I think he may have paid off a penalty of some sort. I'm going to go into the final corner here at Dragon Trail. The McLaren's going to go on the left hand side here, and I'm just going to try and follow him through so I can get the slipstream, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to make the move. So that was Dragon Trail Seaside Gr.4. And looks like the McLaren actually had a penalty for 7 seconds, so that worked out in our favour, and we actually came 5th place. Not bad at all. Anyway guys, that was a race at Dragon Trail Seaside. I'll see you next time.